Okay, so we're going to do a little extra clip right now because I wasn't here the last time for The Bachelor in Paradise. So we just have a couple things we want to talk about because there's been a lot of half information stuff coming out, and we got some things to say.
Yeah, just lots of Bachelor news to talk about that I didn't touch on. So let's get into it.
All right, so this Brendan apology, what do we think?
I haven't watched it yet. I sent it to you so I wouldn't forget. Do I need to?
What? Yeah, I just think it's BS, honestly.
Total. Yeah.
This is what it is. I'm just gonna, whatever, if you don't have an opinion, here's my opinion on it.
Go for it.
I feel like he wants to be back in the good graces without admitting that he truly did anything wrong. I feel like he's like, Natasha, I'm sorry I made you feel that way. I feel like that's totally what it is. It's not like, I'm sorry that I misled you. He's like, I need to work on my communication because obviously she wasn't taking what I said the way that I meant it.
He did apologize.
Yeah, he did apologize strictly for like calling her annoying and one of the other things. But basically he's making it out to be, he's making it out to be just kind of like a big giant miscommunication thing versus like, I went on the show with a girlfriend and I got caught and I was wrong. Instead, it's like, me and Piper were never exclusive. I never asked her to be my girlfriend. When I said no prospects, I meant I didn't have any prospects either. We both were just talking to each other, but we lacked romantic connection. And I just felt like the whole thing was more of a cop-out than anything else. And he's like, and people who said I was just on there to be on TV, like, duh, we're going to be on TV. Like, that's what it is.
No, he's like a spoiled little brat. And from what you're telling me, that's extremely annoying. I didn't fully watch it yet, but I did see the comments, and people also were saying that he's like saying that if he was really wanting to get popular from TV, he wouldn't have paired up with Natasha. He would have paired up with someone more popular.
He said Natasha or Piper. He said Natasha or Piper. I would have chosen someone that had millions of followers. That's what he said. He said if that was his goal.
He's digging himself in a deeper and deeper hole.
But then at the end, he said, I know I'm a good man, and I know that I have things I need to work on, and my communication is a big part of that. And if we had a plan, it would have been done a lot better than that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad person. He is. Yeah. I'm sure he's a good man. He's got a family and at least probably a mother who loves him. We'll see.
Well, let's hope so, because I don't know. Like, what if his mom died or something? You can't.
I don't know anything about. Oh, sorry, I don't know anything about his family history. I was just being snarky.
I don't know. I feel like I was hoping for a little bit more of an own up. It was better than nothing. I don't think that he could have said anything worse.
Yeah, while we're talking about Bachelor, I think we actually need to talk about this Bachelor thing because it's not a spoiler and it's everywhere. He legit, I don't know if you saw this, but this so-called new Bachelor who we've never met is telling media he's the next Bachelor without ABC confirming it. Like, I've seen a video of him saying, oh yeah, I'm really nervous, but I'm here to find love to like a group of people. And ABC literally paid for a banner in his hometown saying Clayton's the next Bachelor and doing like a whole like intro package already.
Yeah, and that is gonna, if he's like the top two, I'm gonna be so pissed off because why would they tell us so early? He better be like someone, I guess it's just like you really like his personality and so you like him the first 2 weeks, but then he's gone. Because if he goes like, all the way through, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe it's like a grocery store Joe situation where he like leaves the first night, but everyone's like obsessed, But to be the Bachelor, and especially when we had Andrew, Michael A, like all these great options.
It's kind of a smack in the face to them, that's for sure.
I'm just confused. What could have happened in that either few weeks or that season that we haven't seen? It's also super risky. What if we hate him? I
Yeah.
mean, not maybe hate, but maybe, sometimes they don't pick The Bachelor until the season has started airing so they could see what the fans actually like, who they react to.
Mhm.
Maybe we don't hate him, but maybe he's like, okay, he's a great guy. But I mean, I guess they just doing this such a long time that they know he's gonna be one of the people who gets a reaction. I I don't know. I've been trying I kind of gave up on trying to not look at it because it's literally everywhere. Like, kind of my whole thing is it's not a spoiler until it's on E News, or it is a spoiler until it's like something official on E News because they aren't a spoiler site. E News, like, does official stuff, and they said who's your next bachelor and the pictures to prove it or something like that. And so that's when I started kind of paying attention and seeing what was happening. And even though I looked on the ABC, like Bachelor ABC, Bachelor, like all those like official Instagrams of the Bachelor, and they haven't announced it, but like every other news station has.
I know. I don't know why they like spoiled themselves.
Yeah, and
Does that
I've
make sense?
already someone DM'd me and saying I said his name wrong, and I'm probably going to say it again because I don't remember. But Mike Fleece, have you seen his tweets? He's saying your next bachelor is from someone from Michael's season and starts with the letters, or Michelle's season starts with the letter C. So it's like he's saying it almost like flat out because the guy's name is Clayton, who they're already doing like a package for. And I'm
I
a
feel
little
like
bit
he's getting
flabbergasted.
yeah, and he's kind of getting shoved down our throats. Like we don't know him, but we just have to accept him. And
I
apparently,
know.
he's gonna bring us all together or something.
Well, that's even if that's who was going to be Bachelor at the time that Mike Fless tweeted that. Because at that point, I thought from the
It was
rumors I was
Greg.
seeing, it was Greg. So I am like so confused about this. I normally wouldn't bring it up unless it's official, but this is a weird scenario
Maybe they
where
were
this isn't a spoiler anymore.
maybe they were hinting that it was Greg to see how people would react, and then people reacted terribly. So they're like, okay, we got to figure it out.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's very confusing. I don't know if they've ever done this before.
I don't know. If anybody has insight, let us know, man. Because what the heck?
Yeah, maybe I'll start just reading stuff and fully give in. I like just have done it a little bit, but I'm just like, what is going
Well, I
on?
just don't like that because when I see him on the season, I'm gonna be like, well, she didn't end up with him, and I don't like
I
that feeling.
know. I don't like that feeling either. I don't like it. And he has to have some type of relationship with her for us to see him enough to want him to be the bachelor. Or for the producers to see him enough, like,
Okay, this is gonna be way off base, and this is I don't. Maybe we'll cut this out because
okay.
what if he goes on the show and realizes he's gay, and then it's the first gay bachelor?
Well, that'd be pretty freaking cool.
I
That'd
don't
be
know. It just
cool.
popped into my head.
Or what if he gets there and realizes he likes the process, but he's realized Michelle is not the one for him and walks away? And they're like, oh, wow, like people like authenticity and not just like going after someone just because they're the ones casted. Maybe he realizes Michelle's not for him
Hmm.
and steps
But I
away.
mean, why is Serena not the Bachelorette then?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm confused, but that would be amazing. But
I don't
I
know. It
don't
just
know.
popped into my head. But then
It
also,
could
is
be because it's also unprecedented. Like it could be something just left field like that.
yeah.
I feel like there's another something that's gonna drop. There's like another shoe.
Maybe
What's that
he's not
called?
actually on Michelle's season. Maybe he's like in
That has
Michelle's
been
season for
confirmed by
another.
Mike Fless.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Never
maybe it's
mind then.
like a new producer for
I
her
don't
Michelle
know.
season.
Hmm.
I don't
A
know. It's
guest
weird.
host. Demi, I just saw an article that people are really getting mad at Demi, and I think it's the dumbest thing ever. They're calling her a hypocrite
Why?
because she went on. This is what they say. I don't think this is true. They said she went on last season with a girlfriend at home
Mm.
and led on somebody and then got her girlfriend to come on the show. And so she's a hypocrite and she should have been driven out of the beach and all that kind of stuff. But that was not her girlfriend. They had hung out and she was confused. She wasn't going there like I have a girlfriend. She was going there like I really want to explore other options. That's different than going there waiting for your girlfriend to show up. I don't think that's what she did.
It's a completely different situation. Like, I get the connection people are making, but
She was heartbroken that she had to break Derek's heart. She really cared about him. So that
I
was
think
not the
Demi is
thing.
a really good person. I am just a huge fan. Yes, she makes some questionable decisions, but she's young, she's figuring stuff out just like the rest of us are. She's figuring it out in front of TV. This is her like third season of TV that we're seeing of her. Leave her alone. And also the slut shaming needs to stop. Anyone who does that can get a knuckle sandwich from me. That's how I feel. I'm really irritated about that. Like, it's just like the guys can do whatever they want, but if it's a woman, no boom boom room for you.